If we could speed up Earth's rotation so that a day was only half as long, we'd have to make new clocks that only have hours 1 to 6 for AM and PM. It might even help us build a cable climbing car would ride up and down, just like a regular elevator. Basically, it's a way of getting out to space as easily and routinely as you ride an elevator to your office. The Earth is doing two things at once. It's spinning on its axis, which causes the Sun to appear to move across the sky. It's also orbiting the Sun over the course of a year, which means a complete rotation will as the Earth moves to position 2, it makes one complete rotation. However, it's not yet local noon because the relative position of the Sun has changed due to the Earth's orbital motion. This is called a sidereal. If you stood on a scale at the North Pole and then did the same thing at the equator, the scale would give a higher value at the North Pole. This is true for both a 24-hour day and a 12 Newton second law states that the net force on an object is equal to the product of the mass and acceleration. For a person at the North Pole, the acceleration would be 0. That means that the normal force is equal and a person standing at the equator is not stationary. They're moving in a circular path as the Earth rotates. When an object moves in a circle, it has an acceleration toward the center. If you use an angular with a 12-hour day, which means the Earth is spinning twice as fast and your angular velocity is twice as high, the scale would read a value that's 98.6% of the actual gravitational force. The faster you spin, if you have an object in space that's initially at rest, the gravitational force will cause it to fall down and crash. If we use the same circular motion trick for the effective weight, we can make the object move in a circle such the International Space Station has an angular velocity that would take 92 minutes to complete an orbit. If you move the space station up to a distance of 36,000 kilometers instead of 400 kilometers, in that case, the angular velocity as seen from the surface of the Earth, the ISS would remain in the same spot in the sky because they would both take 24 hours to rotate. This system would require a tension in the material that exceeds the maximum value for the strongest. A 12-hour day would make the Earth spin twice as fast as a geostationary orbit. The ISS would be in an orbit just 400 kilometers above the surface. That might make the space elevator possible.